Last episode was horrible. That sucked. We lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars 45-3. Pretty bad. Very bad. Very bad. Embarrassing loss to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Our offense is better than that, man. Our offense is better than that. Our defense is better than that. We cannot let that crap happen. We can't. We cannot let that stuff happen. Not this year. Very disappointing, as we'll choose our regional positions here, which we will do. Okay, so we don't do it in the national. Let's here quickly do this. Focus scouting. Let's do. I mean, I guess I don't really care as much about this one. I guess we'll look at. I mean, we might as well do outside linebacker and see if we can find any off-ball linebackers in that position, right? For the Central, we will work on offensive tackle. And then for Northeast, we'll be... we'll do safety, actually, for this one. I think safety is a big deal here. And then we will go... defensive tackle here in the Southeast. So we got those set. We are all good to go there. I haven't done much scouting or anything, so I'll probably do that within the next couple of weeks. But yeah, let's get on to the weekly strategy. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. By the way, hit that like button if you are. It really does help out the channel. And it tells YouTube that you guys are enjoying the content, so it pushes the videos out to other people that, you know, have never seen our videos. So I really appreciate it if you guys did hit the like button, and comment down below. What are your expectations for this season and the future of this team, right? Like what positions, any trades that you guys want maybe us to look into, anything like that, let me know in the comments below. And let's get our focus on CJ Stroud here to defend medium passes, even though his passer rating is the lowest there. I think that's a good area to focus on. Offensive game plan, we will work on medium passing, and then obviously the same goals that we normally do. Force 3 turnovers. We're capable of allowing less than 20 points. We are absolutely capable of doing that. So yeah, I mean, last episode was really tough, man. It was very frustrating, and I mean, those weeks happen, but to that level, that's where it was just like, we can't do that and expect ourselves to win a championship. Like we can't do that. And I know that's not necessarily expectations for us to win a Super Bowl, because we haven't even made the playoffs yet, but like we can't be doing that, right? We can't be losing like that. So we'll see what happens, but I mean, we just got to get back on track. Oh, no. Desmond Crothers is going to be out. Are you kidding me, dude? Okay. Wow. And Zach Moss is out, too. That's brutal. That's brutal. Coming off of a week where we lose 45-3 and our best defensive player is out of the game this week. That's tough. That's really tough. Sean Pinkins has an upgrade. He's up to a 78 overall. And Eric Turner also with an upgrade will give both of these guys pass protector. But, yeah, man, not having Desmond Crothers is brutal. Now, we talked about this, right? As far as what we would do if Crothers or Odembo missed time. And I mean, I guess if there's any week for this to happen, I guess this is the week for it to happen, because Josh Chapman is back. He's ready to make his season debut. So obviously Odembo will be our rush end. And then Chapman, where is he? Can we not put him in here? Oh, that's so stupid. That's really irritating. You know what I might do then is just move him to left end. So yeah, let's do that. let's move Josh Chapman to left end. We'll get him as our rush end. Obviously, he came into the league as a defensive end, so and played defensive end last year. So it's, you know, it's not like a complete like out of position thing for him. So he's just gonna be moved to the outside here, and inside we'll just have Buckner, Brian, and Adebayo. So that's how that's gonna look. Let's get this depth chart figured out, and we'll jump into week 3 against the Houston Texans. Week 3 is underway here in Houston. By the way, it's the next day. I had some things come up, couldn't actually get to the game. So let's get on to it. Not really sure what I talked about in the beginning of this episode, but CJ Stroud, the starting quarterback for the Houston Texans on the season, 423 yards passing. Only 2 touchdowns though, and 0 interceptions. Hopefully we can change that 0 today. But obviously, last week, it was not a good week, losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And we'll start off this game. Nice play by Adebayo. By the way, I forgot about that. Desmond Crothers is out today. That's right. So we did end up moving Josh Chapman to the outside, as you can see right here. Adebayo is in the middle, along with DeForest Buckner, who is back. I believe he missed last week. So good to have him back, as that pass is completed to Dalton Schultz, and it will be 3rd and 9. So far, good start. We got to get off the field, though, on 3rd down, and this is where, you know, Desmond Crothers would be just, you know, such an important player, right? 3rd and 9. And these situations, and Josh Chapman was able to get pressure. Odengbo was coming in, too. CJ Stroud had to get rid of it, and the defense doing a good job there. So hopefully we're able to get pressure on CJ Stroud even without Desmond Crothers. It is a big loss, but hopefully we're able to at least play better than we did last week. Let's just say that. Anthony Richardson, obviously not a good week last week. Threw 2 interceptions, no touchdowns, under 100 yards passing. It was not a good. It was maybe like 70 yards passing. It was not a good day. But on the season, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Game 1, he was really good. But last week, I mean, no one was good, right? No one was. It was just a complete disaster. We'll go ahead and hand it off, and that's the wrong. What the heck? Why is Brian Holmes in our running back? Hello? Oh, you know what? I think Zach Moss is hurt. So I think I picked a play that didn't have, like, technically it was like Zach Moss. I don't know. Not a good start there, as JT has nowhere to run. I mean, Ryan Holmes does have more rushing yards than Jonathan Taylor at this point, so. Eesh. 3rd and 6. Looks like they might be blitzing here. I might have Saunders just gone and out here. And yeah, let's get it to him, see if he can make the grab. Nope. That's Petrie, who's going to be a problem. He's a very good safety for Houston. Was hoping that Saunders can maybe come back to the ball a little bit and make a tough catch, but that one will fall incomplete, and we will go ahead and punt. So the offense is not doing too much here. Houston will have the ball once again at the 18-yard line. Damian Pierce with a couple of nice runs, and he gets across midfield. Not a good job by our run defense, as Brandon Ayuk has a catch, and again, more missed tackles. Can't tackle Damian Pierce, and apparently we can't tackle Brandon Ayuk. Not a good start to this drive here for our defense, as this is another run. A nice play by Brian Holmes. That will be a TFL for the rookie linebacker. And remember, I mean, it's really supposed to be Stephen Duvall in that position. But Brian Holmes, honestly, has been better. He has hit and dev. So I think we're going to kind of pretty much roll with him. Stephon Gilmore with a nice tackle. Carrington could have had a big play if he broke that tackle. I mean, that might have been a touchdown. Nice play by Stephon Gilmore. 3rd and 9 for Houston. And a lot of time here, and down goes CJ Stroud. That's a coverage sack, ladies and gentlemen. Dayo Odengbo will get credit for it. And Houston will go ahead and punt here on 4th and 22. 2nd and 3 with just over 2 minutes to go. We just scrambled for a gain of 7 with Anthony Richardson. Now we'll dump it off here to Josh Downs, who will have the catch. First completion of the game for Anthony Richardson. More so leaning on the run game here, at least with the first part of this drive. We'll go ahead and throw it here. And I didn't like the route that Evan Hull ran there. That was bad. Was waiting for him to have a good cut there. He just didn't. He didn't do anything. By then, it was too late to get out of there. So 2nd and 22. They're going to bring in pressure. We'll take off and run. What a throw! Austin Saunders with the catch. That's a great throw from Anthony Richardson. A lot of pressure, and he was able to get out of there and make a nice play. Richardson will take off and run now, and he'll have the first down. Thought about sliding, and we should in that situation, but wanted to make sure we had the first down. So we'll go ahead and toss this to Taj Holloman, try to use his speed here. Not the best cut that I wanted there. And it will be 2nd and 9, just a gain of 1. And that will end the first quarter. Are you kidding me? Jonathan Taylor with the run up the middle there. It was a nice run, but he did fumble it. Looks like we recovered it. Taj Holloman, I think, ended up actually recovering that one. I thought that was going to be a turnover. And we're going to lob this up. Saunders was open, but an inaccurate throw. It says perfect accuracy, which obviously is not. That was about 10 yards out of bounds there. All right. So 2nd and 10. Let's just get it underneath. We might have actually had downs there, but got it to Pittman. A gain of 4 will be 3rd and 6. It's doable here to get a first down. I like maybe a quick throw to Holloman. Yeah, I like it. Taj Holloman. Or no, that's Michael Pittman. Up the seam. Touchdown. Michael Pittman Jr. And we are on the board. It will be a 7-0 lead as long as we make the field goal with 7:53 to go in quarter number 2. 2nd and 11 for Houston. And this will be a short pass underneath. Or quick pass underneath. It will be 3rd and 7. A lot of just quick short throws here from CJ Stroud. 3rd and 7, trying to get off the field here. And Stroud going deep. And it is picked off! Taj Holloman! This might be, I believe, his first interception of the season. And Taj Holloman making plays defensively. I mean, he has 80-plus catching. He better come up with that. And now Holloman back out on offense. And he'll have a catch there, and he'll have a first down. So back-to-back plays where Taj Holloman has a catch. We'll take it. Absolutely beautiful. And that's, that's what we expect from him, right? Make plays on the defensive side of things. Come right out and make plays on the offensive side of things as Josh Downs is into the end zone. Play action. Josh Downs coming all the way across. All the attention went to Michael Pittman Jr. And Josh Downs was wide open. And just like that, we have a 13-point lead. Possibly 14 here pending the extra point. And it is a good 14-0. It took 2 plays off of the interception by Taj Holloman. And we'll take a 2-score lead here in Houston. 1st and 10, CJ Stroud and the Texans driving here. And they will hand it off to Dameon Pierce with no gain there. I believe that was DeForest Buckner making a nice play. Taj Holloman, by the way, in the zone after grabbing that interception. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. And Stroud will throw it underneath. It is caught. Taj Holloman with the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 6. Let's go man here. Then I might actually blitz with Snow if Pierce stays back. to block instead of going out on a route. Ah, no, he's going to go on a route. Shouldn't matter as Dalton Schultz will drop it. Nice play by Brian Branch. And it will be 4th and 6. And Houston will go ahead and punt. So the defense, without Desmond Crothers, playing really well. Taj Holloman has speed on the outside here, and he will have a gain of 9. Anthony Richardson to start this game, 8 of 10, 87 yards, and 2 passing touchdowns. Want to snap it here before the 2-minute warning, but it won't let us. So we have 2 minutes here to go down about 70 yards to see if we can take a 21-0 lead. Yeah, 75 yards. I mean, or, you know, go down far enough to just get a field goal. We'll get this out to JT. He'll make the nice catch. And that at least gives us a first down. Let's have JT stay back now. We'll look at maybe Holloman underneath or Downs. Oh, we have Saunders. And that's going to be a late throw, unfortunately. It'll be 2nd and 10. Saunders was not my first read there, but he was wide open. Let's run the ball here, see if we can get a big chunk. Don't think so. Dang it. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Let's just start letting time run down then. I don't know if we're going to convert the 3rd and 8. If we do, then we'll start thinking field goal, I guess. Yeah, let's go with this. I like Saunders here. Nope, that's going to be knocked away. Nice play by Josie Jewell. That ball was not out far enough like I wanted it to. And we're going to have to punt with a minute to go. Houston has 1st and 10 here from the 42-yard line. And this will be a pass over to Dameon Pierce, who was wide open. And they'll go ahead and call a timeout. Down to the 45-yard line. And this will be another quick throw. Kenny Moore, man. I switch on him, and I'm spamming Y, like make a play, and the game just doesn't do anything. He just runs right by. That's going to put them in field goal range. And this pass will be incomplete. Intended for, I believe that was Tank Dell. So 26 seconds to go. Just try not to allow a touchdown here. We're finally giving up a field goal at this point. Stroud back to throw once again. He's going to go towards the sideline here. It's Brandon Ayuk, and he will get out of bounds down to the 21-yard line. So the defense kind of falling apart here to end the first half. Not great. 20 seconds to go. And this pass will be completed, and Carrington gets out of bounds. No gain on the play. Stroud 15 of 19. Just over 100 yards, and obviously the interception. 15 seconds to go. And got stuck on... I wanted to fake like I was going blitzing. And then get out of there, but I got stuck on the block. And of course, Dameon Pierce is wide open in that situation. So 1st and goal from the 8. From the 6. 8 seconds to go. I'm going to back up here with Snow. And that will be luckily incomplete. 5 seconds to go now. Let's see if they go ahead and kick a field goal here. And they will. Whew. All right. They had an open receiver, but C.J. Stroud missed them. And Houston will go ahead and there's a flag. Unbelievable, man. Let's see what they do here. Will they just decline it? Yeah, they'll just decline it with 2 seconds left. And we'll take a 14-3 lead into the half. Into the second half now. We'll run bootleg here and get it over to Michael Pittman, who has a first down to midfield. Anthony Richardson, 10 of 14, 105 yards. And a touchdown pass, or 2 touchdown passes, actually. Michael Pittman, 3 catches for 36 yards. I'm going to run it off to the left side here, and nowhere to go. Nice play there by Brown. And it will be 2nd and 10 now. Would be huge to go up 21-0 here. And let's get that to Taj Holloman. And that will be a first down. It was a good throw there. A little bit dangerous because of the linebacker there. But getting it over to the left of him, making him, throwing him open, right? And let's just get that to Michael Pittman. And Pittman will be close to another first down. Starting to stack together completions here. Feeling pretty good. I usually like taking a shot on second and short like this, but we'll hand it off to Evan Hull. And Evan Hull breaks a tackle, and he's inside the 15 down to the 14. So a 15-yard run from Evan Hull, his first carry of the game. We haven't really been running the ball a lot, but we also haven't had a lot of plays in general either. And I'm just going to take off. Kind of had Holloman there. Was hoping that Holloman would block. It's a gain of 9 for Anthony Richardson. 25 yards rushing for the quarterback in year number 3. We'll go ahead and throw it here. And, didn't like anything. We'll get sacked by former Colt Grover Stewart. We traded him in year number 1 of the rebuild. And he makes a nice play there. Gets a little bit of revenge. So 3rd and 4. And we will get this to Josh Downs. Woof. Again, another really tight window there. But a nice throw from Anthony Richardson. Now we're down to the 2-yard line. We're going to hand it off here to JT. And Taylor into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. A perfect drive to start the second half. And we will take a 21-3 lead. That was perfect. The run game worked well. Passing game was very good. 10 plays, 77 yards in 4.5 minutes. 2nd and 10 for CJ Stroud, and Dalton Schultz wide open. Also broke a tackle, and he's across midfield to the 41-yard line. Brian Branch was able to get him out of bounds there. So 3.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Houston trying to keep this game somewhat close. Justin Snow, another TFL. Not a lot of room running the ball here for Houston. Our run defense has been pretty good. They'll go into shotgun. Whoa, a weird play here. And that's going to be a wide open receiver. That's Mecole Hardman with the catch. And they'll have 3rd and 4. Interesting. Okay. Let's go man here. Might blitz with Snow if Pierce doesn't run out for a route. No, he will. And this will be a short throw to the sideline, and that is caught by Schultz and will be just enough for a first down. Brian Branch nearly got there. But Houston with the first down, and they'll go ahead and pitch it out to Pierce. Nice run there. It's a gain of 6. 8 carries, 37 yards. I mean, not a bad day for Dameon Pierce, but that's one of his longest runs there. 2nd and 4 now. And they will go ahead and run it once again, but Justin Snow is there. Nice play by the inside linebacker in year number 2. Possibly could have won Rookie of the Year a year ago, but Desmond Crothers ended up winning it. So now 3rd and 4. See if we can force him to kick another field goal here. And Stroud will be sacked. Dayo Odangbo. His 2nd sack of the game with Desmond Crothers out. Dayo stepping up. And this will be a 51-yard field goal attempt here for Houston. And it is going to be good. So they will get points out of that drive. It'll be 21-6. 4th quarter is underway. And JT, I can't get past that block. It'll be a gain of 2, though. 10 carries, 47 yards rushing for Jonathan Taylor. Just obviously his 3rd game back in a Colts jersey. Let's try to go up the seam here to Michael Pittman. Nice catch. And now Braden Smith is hurt. Could be a big loss there. We're going to go back to running the ball then. Blake Freeland, the backup tackle, will take over. And JT will have a nice gain of 8 there. I mean, if we go up 28-6, that should just about do it. I mean, we've seen crazier comebacks, but with 8 minutes to go, it's not a lot of time. 2nd and 2. And let's just go to Michael Pittman, who stops in that zone. Nice play there. Richardson is 16 of 20, 183 yards. The 2 touchdown passes. Let's see, what do we like here? Maybe Pittman again up the seam. I like it. Nope, that might be picked. Oof. All right. Brown Knight made a nice play on that. Luckily, that wasn't intercepted. That was a really tight window. All right, 2nd and 10. And we're going to take off with Richardson. Buy some time. And Richardson into the end zone. Touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. And we will take a 28-6 lead. Houston will have 3rd and 10. We're going to go ahead and blitz here. See if we can get after CJ Stroud. And down he goes. Shaq Leonard comes flying in. And we'll have the 3rd sack of the game for our defense. Deo with 2. Now Shaq Leonard with 1. And Houston will go ahead and punt once again. Not a good day for Houston's offense. A great day for our defense. Much better than it was last week. Just running the ball to Jonathan Taylor has gotten us to the 35-yard line. And again, we'll hand it off, and he'll have it down to the 31. It'll be 3rd and 1. Let's go ahead and just give it to him again. Make sure we get this first down. And JT will have it. Nice move inside, breaks a tackle. Couldn't get him back going vertical, but 89 yards rushing for JT. Let's go play action and maybe take a shot at the end zone here. We got pressure right away. We can try to get that to Saunders. No, nearly picked. Wanted that. I tried holding the left trigger and getting that more towards the pylon. But that wasn't the case with that throw. And now we have Holloman wide open. Holloman, what a catch! Down to the 1-yard line. 6 catches, 73 yards for the two-way player. I kind of want to send Pittman out here and have him just run a slant. Give us more space back there. No, don't like... Oh, he was open. Okay, that's going to be a touchdown. Michael Pittman Jr. I looked away right away because I just thought that corner read it really well, but he went back out to cover JT, and Michael Pittman was wide open. So Pittman with 2 receiving touchdowns. That's Richardson's 3rd passing touchdown of the day. 4th total. And we'll take a 35-6 lead. Houston has another 3rd and 6 here. Stroud in shotgun. Back to throw, and that will be complete. That's Tank Dell with the catch. 184 yards passing for CJ Stroud. And down goes Stroud again. DeForest Buckner was there. It might have been Deo, or was that Adebayo who was also there, because Buckner only got credit for half a sack, but another sack. That's sack number 4 on CJ Stroud, and this will be checked down to Tank Dell. And now 3rd and 4 for CJ Stroud. We're going to blitz. I'll use Leonard, see if Pierce stays back to block. And he will, and that's going to be picked off! Taj Holloman again! What a day for Taj Holloman. 2 interceptions. Wow. All right, well, with 2:15 to go, that will just about do it. Evan Hull will get the carry, and Hull, a gain of 7 on the play. Just his 2nd carry, 22 yards rushing, and that will get us to the 2-minute warning. It's 4th and 2, and I guess we're going to go for it. All right. Just end the game right here. That's fine with me as we got... And that's picked. Why was that throw so far behind Michael Pittman? Come on, man. Dude, what the heck? Michael Pittman was wide open. That throw was so far off. This game, man. When you go for it on fourth down, you have about a 90% chance of that pass being inaccurate. It's insane. Doesn't matter what the score is, it's probably going to be inaccurate if it's a fourth down play that you're going for. It's so stupid. What? That is so dumb, dude. That makes me so mad because we're up 35-6. Richardson has had a great game, and it makes us do that and ruins it for us as that's tipped. Brian Branch will have an interception, and Branch will have a pick six. All right. Well, I mean, I guess that works out. I'm still a little irritated that Richardson is going to get tagged with the pick, but it'll be 42-6. So that will do it. We win it 42-6. Overall, a very good, complete game. Richardson, 19 of 28, 229 yards, 67% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, and the 1 BS pick. CJ Stroud, 24 of 39, 195 yards, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Our defense was excellent. JT, 16 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown. Did have a fumble, but Taj Holloman did recover it. Dameon Pierce, 9 rushes for 37 yards. Richardson, 4 carries for 38 yards and a touchdown. Dalton Schultz had 8 catches for 70 yards. Michael Pittman, 7 catches, 80 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Holloman, 6 catches, 73 yards. He had a great day. Downs, 3 for 37 and a touchdown. And then defensively, 9 tackles for Justin Snow, 3 TFLs for him, 2 TFLs for Odengbo, including those 2 sacks. Shaq Leonard with 2 TFLs as well. And then for the sacks, Odengbo with 2, Leonard with 1, Duvall and Buckner with half a sack. Interceptions, 2 to Taj Holloman and 1 to Brian Branch. Bunch of pass deflections. I mean, Pittman. Well, why Pittman? I don't know. Was that the... I don't know. I don't get that one. Kenny Moore, Taj Holloman, Julius Brents, and Brian Branch. No forced fumbles, though. And obviously, the pick 6 for Brian Branch. We have 2 upgrades here after the game. Justin Snow. With 1, we will give him Field General. He's up to an 81 overall. +1 block shedding, +1 pursuit, and +1 zone coverage. And then Michael Pittman Jr. Let's give him... I don't know, actually. Let's give him slot to give him route running. And that's probably the best one to do. +2 short route running, +1 medium route running. Catching traffic is up +1. So 98 catching traffic. And his short route running is now up to 90. Probably next time work on his deep route running. More than likely. But yeah, he is looking great. And those were the only 2 upgrades. So we advanced to 2-1. We'll go ahead and advance to week number 4, where we will be on the road playing the Tennessee Titans, who are also 2-1. Remember, they blew us out at the end of last year. It was pretty much the game for the division last year. And obviously that what kind of started our losing streak, right? But yeah, this one's going to be a big one. Hopefully we can get some revenge here. We are the 4th ranked offense now. The 18th ranked defense, so much better than what we were a week ago. Obviously only giving up 6 points or 9 points, 6 points last week. Our passing yards per game offensively is really low, but that has to do more of with week 2. But Tennessee, I mean, they're averaging 26.6 points per game. Their defense is only giving up 15 points per game. They've been really good. It's going to be a tough week next week, but we'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And I'll see you guys in week number 4 against the Tennessee Titans.